Hi tubers, thank you for stopping by. Today I'll be telling you about my 2013 Macintosh iMac and what happened to it and what I did afterwards. In 2013 I upgraded from a 15, I think it was a 17-inch MacBook Pro, and I got an iMac, and this iMac was Mac, and it wouldn't boot. All I saw was a question sign and a folder with a question sign on it. And I was like, what's wrong here? To either throw away the computer or upgrade on the Mac. But if you put Linux on it, it will have a long life. So that's what I was going to do with my iMac. So let me show you the iMac. Okay, this is the iMac. So it was cracked right here and right down here, just the side. So everything else was fine. So this is the drive that was in it. It's a 3.5-inch drive. It's a big monster. And this is a 3 gigabyte hard drive. I mean, yeah, 3 terabyte hard drive, I should say. And I got this 1 terabyte hard drive. So I decided to get a new computer. Right? So I went to Best Buy and I look at the different Macs down there, and I went to the Apple site also. So I decided on a MacBook Air with 16 gig and 1 terabyte hard drive. Now Best Buy had a special going on this thing, so this was actually about $300 less than the Apple price for the same computer. But I wanted a silver one. I wanted a silver instead of the midnight blue. But that configuration only comes with the midnight blue version. So I had to compromise. So what I did was to drop Linux on it. I set it up in a dual boot. So when I turn it on, it will just boot into Linux, and this is the Fedora Asahi Remix, and this OS is in beta right now, so I don't expect everything to work. So one thing that does not work with the beta version is the Thunderbolt port. Thunderbolt, it will not connect to my Thunderbolt monitor here. So in order for me to use the monitor, I have to boot into Apple. So let me just show you that. We have to hold down the power button, and then it will come up in for the boot selection. You see. And now you see it boots up, and the external monitor is recognized right away from the Apple OS itself. Right, so now I can use my big monitor. So I also have VMware on this side, running Fedora Linux also, Fedora Linux, because this computer only support ARM-based Linux, and Fedora, I think Ubuntu, um, Debian are some of the ARM-based Linux, and I chose Fedora to do this. So the reason being is that I can't be bothered every time to upgrade the Apple OS, and then when the computer reaches certain age, you just cannot upgrade it with the newest software. But with Linux installed, I don't have that issue. It will just run as long as you have the supported Linux. In this case, the ARM-based Linux, and I'll be fine. So I think I will stick with the Fedora Remix. I'll just wait until they have a stable version out before I go use it as my daily driver on it. So yes, so that's where I'm at with the Mac right now. Um, this is a MacBook Air, and so far so good. So for people who has the older Macintosh computers, they are not dead. You can use Linux on it and keep it running. Just go to YouTube and you'll see many people doing the same thing, right? Um, so I'm not a real power user on it, but I do some things like I edit my video with using DaVinci Resolve, and there's a version for Linux as well. So um, I'm quite at home. I'm quite comfortable with that. And plus, I can get all open source software to run on Linux. So I won't be short of any software I need, you know. Yes, so that's my gripe for today. I hope you find this useful. If you are in the situation where you're trying to figure out what you should do with your older Mac, and if you want to go to a new Mac, you can use Linux on it also, like I'm doing right here. So you have no worry. All right. Thanks again for stopping by, and that's my take. As for my old Mac, as for my old iMac, I think I'm gonna get a new screen for it. I see one on eBay for about relatively cheap, so I might um, purchase one and and then there is this big old crack that goes across. Don't know if you can see it. Comes right here and go right there, and then there's another crack right here. See that? Right there, and then there's crack down here. All this is just mushed. So I just use the tape to put it together, to keep it together. Here is broken too. Here is mashed up, right? It's unusable. You can't use this. So I contacted the seller, and they didn't give me any problem whatsoever. They immediately refunded my money, so that was good. And then I look at their site and I saw another display, and I contacted them and said, I'm gonna buy this display again, so please pack the display properly, because it was not packed properly. The first one was not packed properly, and that's why it broke up. And I took a lot of pictures of this one and sent it to them, and they apologized and all that stuff and refunded my money. Now the second one has arrived. It just arrived today. So right away I see the edge. See, this isn't packed properly either, and this is the edge right there. You see that? So I don't know what inside look like yet. I haven't opened it. This side, nothing wrong there. So now I'm gonna open it for the first time, the very first time I'm gonna open it. So let's see what happened here. All they have to do is put enough bubble wrap around this thing for it to stay firm in the box. See, they have USPS box in it. Some bubble wrap. Holy shit. Same thing happened. Same thing happened again. Watch. Same exact thing happened. This guy, look there. Look. This guy, same thing happened. Same thing happened. This is glass, and they just put a few pieces of wrap around it, and the thing is shattered. Watch. Watch. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And then there's crack. Jesus. Look here. There's a crack right here. This is unusable again. And these are, watch this crack, you see that? Well, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Well, I just gotta send them this video. It's totally unusable. Totally ridiculous. Second one, same company. Man, this is terrible.